Is anybody? Hello, sir. How can I help you? You know, I've waited so long for you to come. Do you know who I am? Well, actually, I'm the first president of Romania. Didn't your parents taught you better?
Blah, blah, blah.
You know what? If you don't shut up, I will take you and minimize you and put you in the fridge and turn you into my little slave forever. Got it? Sorry. And that's how it's done, baby. What I would have said if, I could, but I'm watched, so I can't say my opinion to this. All the jobs I had have one thing in common, and that's it: customer service. Waiter, hotel cleaner, receptionist, or I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Here, scanning stuff. And after 9 years of working with people, I can say that I'm so done. Just hope that YouTube, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. specifically, he will give me 100,000 subscribers. So I can quit my job because I'm done with these Karens every single day. You have a degree. Why don't you use it? Well, because of two reasons. First being that I hate what I studied. And second, they ask for so much experience, which I don't have. Can you please just, appreciate the people with experience and see the potential of those who don't have it? Hi, I'm looking for a job. Great, we are hiring. Do you have any experience? No, but I have so much potential. You can look at my CV and my portfolio. Wow, you even made a rocket in your garage? That's impressive. Yes, so what do you think? Amazing, but with no experience, I can't hire you. Sorry. Oh, as I said in my previous video, I'm grateful for my job, but it's always important, to try for more, especially when it comes to your dreams. Be grateful, but at the same time, don't limit yourself, try to become better. In this video, I will share my top 3 traumatizing experiences I had, since I started working with people, aka my entire life. Numero uno, the story from my current job. It was the holidays, Christmas, very crowded. My boss that needed to help, left like 5 hours early. Had the lines with 10 people in a row, and these lines stood consistent to the very end. So I finally closed the store. I had to clean, and do all the papers. I couldn't focus, You wanna know why? Because people outside were knocking at the windows, trying to tell them that it's closed, but all of the responses were literally the same. It wouldn't hurt, serving just one more person. Yeah, if I did that, I would never leave. They wouldn't listen to me, so I had to close the light. And you know what? They were still there. It looked like a zombie apocalypse to me, because being so desperate for a snack and a drink, even though next doors, another store next to me opened. Yeah, it was something. No, but I want that snack specifically, and I want that drink specifically. Man, they all have chemicals. They're not so different. Keep in mind, I was very tired. I worked 3 days in a row. I only left when the security came from the front and saw them and kicked them out. I was so thankful for him, because I didn't even have energy to talk with those people and make them understand that I was closed. Numero 2. This happened at my last job, working in a shop similar to where I work now. One night a couple came. The man was so drunk I tried to escape his breath as much as possible. Anyways, nothing seemed off. The wife was so friendly, she made jokes, everything seemed fine. After I gave him the receipt, I wanted to go to the bathroom. As I was leaving, he started yelling at me that I haven't arranged his groceries, that I haven't put them in the right way, that I wasn't careful with his groceries. I was the most patient person in that shop. I stood 10 minutes to serve him and still wasn't good enough. After a long day, that's what I needed. His wife made eye contact with me and letting me know that I had to ignore him. She rolled her eyes and left. I did that till I did it. I can accept a lot of stuff and don't start a fight because I don't like to start fighting, but he was too much. Starting yelling back at him because he was yelling. Guess what happened next? He called my boss. He was my boss neighbor. Not even 2 minutes later, the boss called me. Finally, somebody that can help me. Tina, he's my neighbor. Treat him right or else. I was so shocked. As you can imagine, I hid in the bathroom and started crying. I knew that in that night, justice wasn't on my side. And when I went back, my colleague didn't even care. Hey, so here we have different promotions. And for that, you need to give us your number to be eligible for those promotions. First, you have to say what promotion you want. Then you have to pay. Then you have to be patient so we can go to that specific page on the website. Then we will ask for your number. Most people don't even say what promotion they want and don't even pay in the beginning. The worst part is that some people are worse. I want a promotion 0749. Hold on, what promotion you want? Pay first, patience. I don't mind explaining this to new people or old people that might not understand. When the same people come every single day and still do that, that's when I cross the line. I'll do everything myself. But that's it for today's video. I'll try to post at least one video a month. That will be possible because of AI. All jokes aside, I want to be transparent with you guys. I wanted to quit working, learning for my driving license, and the solo artist is very hard. My job is very stressful. Plus, I have other stuff that I have to take care of throughout the month, and I just can't. I was thinking to use AI for a while, and that's why it was possible for me to upload this video. Okay, don't get me wrong, I'm still the one writing the script, recording, editing, designing the characters, the story. I will only use AI, to help me with background. That takes the most time, and the thumbnails. Very skeptical. I thought, a lot of people would judge me if I use AI. I completely understand that because art should be art. Here we're not talking about a painting, we're talking about, a video. Most YouTubers have a very, very big team that help them, where I'm the only one and have a job and so many other stuff that I have to do. I don't think I'm doing something wrong. I'm still the one that does 80% of the work. I'm very curious what you think about, guys, about this thing, because I know a lot of YouTubers, use AI, but, in art and stuff like that, people can be a little bit more judgmental. Let me know what you think in the comments, because I actually want to know your opinion about this. From my perspective, I don't think I'm doing something wrong. I'm just using it, for help. I have to take it like this, if I'm not using it, I have to, hire somebody, but I can't afford hiring somebody. Why not use AI to help me? I hope to start making more videos from now on, now that I have, help. I love you guys. See you next time.